Hello guys, welcome back to Greenwater Fish. So in this video, I'll be talking about the goldfish standards for Oranda goldfish this time. So Oranda goldfish comes in a huge variety in terms of body shape, head growth, finish, so it's pretty hard to judge and purchase. But one thing that's in common in all kinds of Oranda goldfish is that they can reach a huge size. So it's not uncommon to see Orandas that grow to 8 or even 12 inches long. So in terms of body shape, there are mainly two types. The first type is the more rounded and more egg-looking shape, which is shown in this fish right here. And then the second shape will be more of a streamlined, more like a long and thinner body. And the rounded body shape is actually the desired body type because it has better position for fin, and and also give the fish a balance between the body size, body shape, and wing growth. And body shape also seems to be linked to fin development. So in general, the more robust, more rounded body shape is associated with better developed fins, and then the fins look just fuller, they tend to be more flowy, and those fins are preferred. But for the streamlined body shape, it's usually associated with thinner fins or even ribbon type, and those are usually less desired just because they look skinnier and not as full and flowy. So the most characteristic part of Oranda goldfish is their wing growth or head growth. So wing is referring to the bubbly, textury thing on top of their head, and it can usually grow on 3 different locations. The first location will be on top of their head, or a scientific term, cranial region. And then the second location will be growing on their cheeks, and the third location will be growing on the gill plates. So ideally, an ideal Oranda goldfish will have pretty evenly distributed head growth over all 3 areas of the fish. And it's pretty common for you to find Oranda goldfish that have 1 or 2 regions that grows the wing, and those are usually less desired. However, it is pretty common to find those Chinese Oranda goldfish that have huge wing growth on the cranial region, but less wing growth on the cheek and the gill plate region. That's not undesired, that's just the trait that the Chinese Oranda is bred for. But just keep in mind that you will see a variety of wing growth in Oranda goldfish. Another thing about wing growth is that it happens throughout the goldfish's entire life. So a lot of people get pretty stressed out when they see that their baby Orandas don't have a pretty good wing development. But just be patient because it continues to grow. It's just like your ears is growing throughout your entire life. It's the same thing for Oranda goldfish. As the fish gets older, the wing ideally will get bigger as well. And then lastly, about the wing is the coloration. So it can come in a variety of colors, just like their scale color. But one thing that I want to mention about this particular fish right here is that you can see the wing actually has a white patch or J patch in the middle of the wing. And this is probably not a thing in the United States, but this is a huge thing in China because there's some saying about how if one fish has a square, kind of a paler region on the top of the head, that just means the emperor or the king likes the fish a lot, so they put a stamp on the fish to kind of sort of claim that, oh, this fish is mine, don't touch my fish. So fish like this will, be sold at a really, really high price. So I was pretty surprised to see this Oranda at a local fish store swimming around and nobody's fighting for it. So I feel like I got a pretty good deal for this fish. And lastly, I'll just show you guys some pictures about different kind of skin colorations for goldfish. Well, maybe not skin, scale. And then one of the popular type is called red cap Oranda, meaning that the one is red, but the rest of the body should be pale as snow. So that's a pretty popular type. But other than that, you'll see them in the pictures as I'm showing them right now. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. It'll mean a lot to me. And please feel free to comment below. Post any questions that you have. I'll try my best to answer your questions. And please subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you next time. Bye!